See.
I enjoyed that show last year. Jerry Rice going to be on that, I saw.
In my younger days, I should have been on that.
And I was thinking about that, Swanee. You probably could still do it.
Well, he thinks he could. From the 42. Lumpkin out to the 45 as now they give Lumpkin a chance because Ware has fumbled, Brown has fumbled, Shockley has fumbled. Lumpkin has held on to it, and he's the bigger back of the three that they use. 211-pounder. Actually, Ware's pretty good size, too. Both those guys well over 200 pounds. Third down for Georgia. Third down and 7.
Georgia is 3 of 7 converting third down conversions.
Only 2 wide receivers. Blitz coming. Shockley steps up in the pocket. Now trying to find some room on his own. DJ Shockley's got a first down. Inside the 40. All the way down to the 34-yard line.
Now, you don't teach that. That's just a big play that DJ Shockley makes for himself. When you take DJ, that's what you get in the package. You got somebody that's going to drop back, look around. Nobody was open. The protection is there. He steps up. He looks around. Nobody's covered. So, all right, let me go up and see if I can get a first down.
DJ's got 71 yards rushing now. He was the MVP of the Southeastern Conference Championship game in the win over LSU. Threw a couple of touchdown passes to Sean Bailey in that one. Now look at his numbers here. 71 on the ground, 176 in the air. Less than 2 minutes to go. Third quarter. Shockley loads and fires to the end zone. Man there, got him! Touchdown! A.J. Bryant! A couple hours before the game, we had a tornado warning in Atlanta. Now we got a dog watch. 31-27. Brandon Coutu, the extra point is good. And the crowd ignited by DJ Shockley.
Shockley saw he had single coverage and did a good thing. He just threw it up, and he trusted that Bryant would take care of him. Bryant not only took care of him, but he caught the touchdown.
Hello, I'm Captain James Akers from Fayetteville, West Virginia. I'd just like to say hello to my family and friends, Rich Rodriguez and the Mountaineers, and all the wild Mountaineer maniacs out there. Just win, baby.
All right. We welcome you wherever you might be watching around the world on Armed Forces Network. We got some kind of game brewing right now in Atlanta. Bryant on a 34-yard touchdown pass from DJ Shockley. As Bob said earlier, Georgia can score 28. Can they stop West Virginia? The answer so far, yes and yes. We still got a long ways to go. Minute 44 in the third. Rivers and Lewis are back deep. At the goal line, it'll be Antonio Lewis again. And Lewis cut down as he got to about the 21-yard line. Georgia was down 28 points in this game. We told you that was their biggest deficit of this year. It's one of the biggest deficits that any team's ever come back in a bowl game to win one. Marshall beat East Carolina coming back from 30. Georgia came back from 25 down back in the Outback Bowl against the Boilermakers in 2000. And North Carolina State defeating Minnesota that same year, coming back from 24 down. Georgia again trailed 28-0 at the beginning of the ball game. Now it's 31-28.
None of these players were on that Georgia team in 2000.
That's true.
Neither was Mark Richt.
West Virginia went 3 and out on their last offensive series. They're going to toss it to Slayton. And he got the corner. And he cuts back. Might get a lot more. Now he's got a man he's hoping for a block from, and a good open field tackle by little Tim Jennings, or that one might have been off to the races again. As it is, he got 11 yards.
Well, he ran all the way over to the left side of the field, which got everybody in a red jersey over there. And then he just had enough speed to come back. He may have run out of gas. This kid's going to be something special.
You're not kidding.
He's a track guy.
He looks like a football player that happens to be a track guy, not the other way around.
Yeah, you're right.
At the 33, first down. White waits on play action, now throws on the run. Oh, Renaud made a great catch. He caught it about 3 times. Shaken up on the play. Had it in his hands, bobbled it. May have landed on it. We hope that's all it is, because that was some kind of effort.
Great catch. Catches it once, twice.
Boy, what an effort to stay with it.
Yeah, I don't know what.
I'm not quite sure unless it was his shoulder. I thought maybe he landed on the football, but it didn't appear that he did.
His leg I think got pushed back up. He may just lost some wind.
Well, it's hard to tell right now, but what I will tell you about that catch, boys, is that he sold out for the catch. You always look at wide receivers trying to make difficult catches, and you see some guys who kind of lay out for it, others who don't lay out for it, and they just kind of short arm it. That time he just knew he wanted to make the catch. He sold out, taking a hit on the ground when he fell for it, just to concentrate to make sure he pulled it in with his hands.
Yep.
And unfortunately, it may have cost him in terms of a physical injury.
And it looks like they're working on his left knee. Talk about track guys. He's a former Louisiana long jump champion and a former MVP of the Louisiana State Championship, in fact. And again, he hit it once, twice, 3 times. The 4th time was the charm, and had to go airborne to make sure he secured it. And then maybe it was the hit he took as he was landing. So Darius Renaud, who's got a touchdown rushing and 1 receiving tonight, up and limping off. He's from the New Orleans area. His family, one of the many, of course, evacuated to Texas during the hurricanes. And that's the reason that we're here tonight instead of the Superdome. There's his numbers on the night.
Yeah, he had caught a bunch of balls this evening. He only had 24 catches coming into the night. He's already got 6 this evening.
Keep in mind that number 82, Rashawn Bolden, broken bone in the left foot. He's out, so that's 2 starting receivers for West Virginia who are now out of the ballgame.
Yeah, good point, Swanee. Ties his career high. Darius Renaud with those 6 catches that we're talking about. West Virginia's offense came rushing up to the line. They wanted to snap the ball, and they didn't realize that their wide receiver was still only at the hash mark, trying to get to the sideline, limping. Now they're set offensively with a first down after his catch at their own 47-yard line. They lead by 3, final minute, 3rd quarter. Slayton straight up the middle. He's got almost 10 more. He maybe does. Boy, they're having a hard time bringing him down. And he could indeed have another first down. He does. So now back into Georgia territory for the Mountaineers. And again, you see they go without the huddle. Similar to what, as Bob said, Sean King did at Tulane. Woody Dantzler and Brandon Streeter did at Clemson when Rich was the offensive coordinator for Tommy Bowden. Both places. Now it's White. And White this time is going to get wrapped up by Jarvis Jackson.
Easy up, dog.
That might be the final play of the 3rd quarter as White's got time to look to the sideline. And I think they're just going to let this run down, and they won't have very far to go to switch ends of the field this time. Remember the 1st quarter when they led big? They're still going to hustle down now. They only got about 15 yards to go, though, this time.
I think they're going the wrong way. They're going to have to come back.
I think they went too far. Our presentation of the Nokia Sugar Bowl will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations. Don't go away. We got a big 4th quarter coming up. 28-0 to 31-28 as we head into the fourth quarter. Brad Nessler, Bob Greasy, Lynn Swan, and our ABC crew. The 72nd Nokia Sugar Bowl. What looked like it was going to be a blowout for the Mountaineers. A three-point game as we enter the fourth quarter. Second down and 9. Schmidt, the fullback, inside the 40. And he got about 4. We'll bring up third down and 6. And now every third down situation and every ensuing possession becomes pretty big now that the game is tight. Georgia has not given up points in a while now after giving up 28 in a hurry.
Georgia getting some fresh defensive linemen in there. This is not a hurry-up offense. It's just a no-huddle.
He's been sacked on third down a couple of times tonight. This time he gets away, and he's got a first down.
He got a flag.
Flag on the play as White got to the 31, and it is going against West Virginia. So that negates a huge first down for them.
Holding on the offense, number 76. 10-yard penalty, previous spot, still third down.
That's going to bring it outside the 45-yard line.
It's Moses, the center. He was, I think he was second or third team All-American. Moses moved in. Watch the center, number 76. Okay, right here is the hold. Right there.
He got him. And now it's backed up to the 49. Third down and 16. White in the pocket, got a big hit as he let go of the ball. Incomplete. Intended out there for Vaughn Rivers. And Ellerby is the guy that put the heat on Pat White.
That's a good throw by the young quarterback, though. He was under pressure, but he got the ball down the field in the area. And if you're going to miss long where it's safe. Ellerby with a good rush.
Phil Brady to punt.
West Virginia scored on their first four touchdowns. Now they've punted on 4 of their last 5 possessions. The other one was a field goal.
Thomas Flowers is back deep for Georgia. He'd like to get a shot at this, and he will from the 10. Flowers 20. Flowers 30. Out to the 36-yard line. No flags. Field position slowly changes in the favor of the red and black. Long way to go. 13:53 left. West Virginia clings now to the lead.
You're watching the Nokia Sugar Bowl on ABC Sports.
Let's take a look at our FedEx air and ground stats. Air stats all courtesy of DJ Shockley. 210. West Virginia and Pat White 120. And on the ground a little more even. West Virginia has the advantage. Remember, they had over 200 yards in the first half, though. They were right around 210 in the first half. So Georgia's closed the gap in the rushing category as well. Now Georgia's got a first down, trailing by 3 at their own 37-yard line. Brown almost broke it out of there. Ernest Hunter holding on for dear life. The nose tackle brings him down. He got 7, though. And Georgia's been setting itself up in better second and third down situations recently. And now they've got better field position finally for the first time all night, really.
So, partner, we're doing the Sugar Bowl, and we're in Atlanta, not New Orleans. But good news about New Orleans is I saw where Cafe du Monde
is back open.
And every time I'm down there, I go down there for little beignets and some coffee.
And we'll be back there for Sugar Bowls in future years.
Yes, sir.
Shockley got a man open. It's McClendon, and it's a first down. Or did they say he did not catch it? Excuse me, it's incomplete. He had a little pocket back there. Just couldn't quite get to it. Hit the ground. He never did have possession of it. So now a big third down. They went from 2nd and 3, where they had the opportunity to do a couple of different things. And now a third down that they desperately need.
This was almost in that area where Mark Richt went for it on 4th down.